Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday's edition of Game of Games, a sport talk show with Samuel Lex and YK. This is your favorite show. This is a place where we'll give you everything that's happening in the world of sports. My name is Okutonomaiwa, popularly known as Samuel. Of course, you can see on the screen the two handsome guys, my two co-hosts, your two sport analysts, Les Posimi and YK. YK, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Wow.
Good evening.
Wow.
How's been your day?
Fine. And yours, how's been your day so far?
We thank God.
Wow.
Thank God.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no ask me. No.
I'm going, of course, are you not going to greet our viewers?
I'm
not going to say I
them,
greet
but
our
no,
viewers. You said
I greet them, but no I don't greet them, but no ask me.
the dreaded man.
Alpha.
How are you, Lex? How are you?
Fine, thank God.
Wow,
Thank God.
fantastic.
Listen to
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know that the Premier League is starting tonight. The Premier League is starting. The Premier League season 2024/2025 is starting tonight. Wow.
So why are you shouting? So why are you shouting?
No more.
Why you get game tonight?
No more boring weekend. No more boring weekend.
Now beat them, go beat us. They no fit kill us.
Don't worry. YK, we are coming there. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, this is your favorite show where we'll give you everything that's happening in the world of sports. Friday's edition is always a special edition as far as this program is concerned. It's always a special edition, and today we will give you a special package edition in today's show. We are going on that short break right about now. When we come back, I'm going to give you the talking points for today's program. I will digest on today's talking points. Don't go nowhere.
Jonas Concept. At Jonas Concept, we are expert in installation of steelwork, carport, car cover, collapsible, automated shutter, panel mesh, handrail, and flower pot spraying. You can contact us on this following number: 090-5734-9791, or follow us on YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube at Jonas Concept. Jonas Concept, expert in installation of steelwork.
Game of Games, a sports talk show, life on Instagram at Game of Games. For your in-depth analysis in sports, join Sir Mayor, Lex, and YK, life on Instagram every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You can follow us on our social media platforms, youtube.com, GameOfGames25, and on tiktok.com, GameOfGames/. Game of Games, a sports talk show.
Welcome back from that short break. This is your favorite show, Game of Games, a sports talk show with Samuel Lex and YK. Before we went on that short break, I told you I'm going to give you the talking points for today's program. The talking points for today's program will be previewing the match day one of the EPL. We'll be previewing the match day one of the EPL starting tonight. Manchester United against Fulham. Starting tonight, Manchester United against Fulham. But we are coming there. Lex and YK, I want you to listen to this. And I'm going to throw a question to either YK or Lex. Okay. Premier League match official will publicly disclose their club allegiances this season and will be excluded from officiating any games involving those clubs. Wow. Lex, what's your take about that?
There's nothing wow about this. I don't know how come it took them this long to even think this was necessary.
That should have been a standard practice
Exactly,
now.
that should have been a standard
that
procedure.
should have
I
been
don't know
standard,
how
yeah.
come it took them this long to think this was necessary. This was a necessity right from the time football was invented. Everybody is a fan of, almost everybody at least is a fan of football, referee or not. So
Yeah.
if you are going to be involved in the game, why not just know your affiliation, where your heart lies, before we know where your professionalism lies?
So
Forget
that
professionalism.
means since way back
Yes, now,
they don't even
we've been
care
suffering-
about being fair.
Yes, it
Thank you.
means we've been suffering this thing right from the beginning.
Did you know the reason why I'm throwing out this question is that some people are saying, because there was this time that Howard Webb was when he was still a referee. People were saying that Howard Webb is a Manchester United supporter, and you understand at times if Manchester United and Chelsea wants to play their super Sunday matches or any big game like that, they will have to feature, or there will be the match officiating. People will be like, Man U fan, you understand? But I think
The truth
to
is,
me,
we saw a lot of reasons to want to believe, Howard Webb supports Manchester United. Either it's a conspiracy theory or it's not.
Yeah.
We are fans, we know what we saw, and we know why we tilted towards believing that was true. But this is not something to be joyous about. This is something that should be a standard procedure right from beginning. The fact that they are just doing it should actually give us concern. It's a reason to be concerned that, okay, how many other things have you been doing that is not supposed to be, that you've been doing and you are still doing?
Fantastic. YK, what are you going to say about that news? YK, your thoughts?
Yeah, to me, I think. I think the officials in EPL has been below standard, especially during the last 5 or 10 years. They've been so way below standard, and they have a long way to go to buy the trust of people.
Long way.
So,
But YK, since you are saying that the EPL has a long way to go, what are you going to say about our own, the MPFL? We have a longer way, Abi.
we don't have officials. the home fans are the referee.
You're not serious.
Yes, now.
So
They do whatever they want. So I think they are just trying to just do one or two things to pretend as if they are making changes, because this should have been the first rule when picking. Yes. So I don't just know that they are just doing it in 2024.
20 years.
So you are telling me that. So you are telling me that they have been allowing a Manchester United fan to officiate the Manchester United game. That's unfair.
That's unfair.
That's corruption of the highest order.
Fantastic. That's unfair according to YK. It's unfair according to YK. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on today's show, you know, I told you earlier that Friday's show is always a special package show, and in today's show, where we'll be giving out 5 betting tips. 5 betting tips. Just stick around. We'll give out the 5 betting tips, and I'm sure you by this time on Monday you'll be smiling to the bank. I'm sure by this time on Monday you'll be smiling. You'll be smiling to the bank. All right, guys.
Ponta Sameyo.
All right, guys. Let's get out to business. Okay, let's get out to business. YK, I know tonight Manchester United is playing against Fulham, and that's the first EPL match for the grand opening will be happening tonight between Manchester United and Fulham. You understand? And on this show, you are a Manchester United correspondent as far as this show is concerned. What are you going to say about that match? YK, your thoughts?
What can I say?
Manchester United is going to win.
Judging with last season, I think as a Manchester United fan, I shouldn't be expecting something huge from them. But the history, the story, the records of Manchester United will also make me expect too much from them.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. You are right.
But the fact is, the reality is different from history. What I want or what I expect is different from what is happening. So, and like we know, in the Premier League there is no easy game. If you are not Manchester City.
Yeah, exactly. No easy game.
If you are not Manchester City. You are the one that are dominating. They've turned everywhere to.
Even Manchester City. Some things like Crystal Palace. Some things like Crystal Palace used to give Manchester City a run for their money. You know that.
We still beat them 4-2, 5-2. They will still beat them. So they are the one that are exempted from the rules of there is no big match. So I think tonight it is very difficult to assess what will happen in today's game, being the first match. We don't know how fit the players are, the first 11. Yeah. But going by the preseason, though, despite the fact that Manchester they have a mixed preseason, they won like 2 or 3. They lost like 2 or 3 as well. But I could see huge change from playing pattern from last season to this season. Last season they were conceding shots like every minute of the game. But during the preseason, especially the game against Manchester City, I intuitively saw the start of the game, and I saw that we only allowed just 1 shot on target.
Wow, that's good.
Against Manchester City. So I think if they can build on that foundation, they will be too hot to handle for Fulham.
Fantastic. YK, I'm still staying with you. You know, Manchester United has they've added a couple of players into their team, like Euro, Delete, and the likes. You understand? But there's this player I want us to talk about. You know, I purposely leave the question for you today because you are not on the show on Wednesday, and I told Lex that I'm going to throw a question to you. You understand? Talking about Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is still a Manchester United player as far as he's still a Manchester United player. Okay. But don't mind me. I just want to deviate a little bit because there is a news that came out on Wednesday that Jadon Sancho he wants the PSG move. You understand? That is to say, what are we trying to say is that Jadon Sancho his mind is not in Manchester United. And looking at what Jadon Sancho, the penalty he missed on Sunday or Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, against Manchester City. People would like say that after all, his mind is not in this club again. You understand? So, are you going to I just firstly I want to know your thoughts about Jadon Sancho in Manchester United. Do you want him to move or you want him to stay?
As far as I'm concerned, Jadon Sancho's career ended August last season.
Mm.
Manchester United career ended August last season. You see, in any organization or forum, there will not be development or growth if there is no discipline.
Yes.
No matter what the manager might have done or said, you are being paid through the sweat of the fans.
Sweat.
Everything you are doing it for them.
You are right.
A huge issue for him. To me, I am not counting him as part of Manchester United player for this season.
Wow.
See, on his Instagram page, you
Wow. YK, I want you to come back. I want you to come back. On his Instagram page, please say that again.
On his Instagram page,
Okay.
you will not find any Manchester United post on it. It is all
Wow.
Dortmund.
Wow.
It is
Wow.
all Dortmund. So what is he doing in Manchester United? He has been here for 3 or 4 years with little or no impact at all.
Wow.
I will pay any amount to yearly.
Okay. YK, you are back. I think the network is from my end.
You are the one that left. You are the one that left, not me.
Don't mind. See. You know, we are doing this program from Nigeria. You understand? This program from Nigeria, and I don't want us to expose our network providers. You understand?
Expose what? We don't need to. The world knows.
Because you know we have a lot of viewers around the world. You understand? A lot of viewers around the world. You understand? So let's just keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. We are Nigerian.
Patriots.
All right. But before we move on in today's talking point, before we move on, let me quickly give you the matches that will be played this weekend. Starting from today, Manchester United will be playing against Fulham tonight. Tomorrow by 12:30 p.m. Ipswich Town will be playing against Liverpool. Newcastle will be playing against Southampton. Nottingham Forest will be playing against Bournemouth. Arsenal will be playing against Wolves. Everton will be playing against Brighton. And final game tomorrow, Westham against Aston Villa. While on Sunday, Brentford against Crystal Palace. And the Super Sunday, the big game on Sunday, is happening between Chelsea and Manchester City. Okay, right.
So what is the big game there?
Chelsea and Manchester is a big game now. Super Sunday.
Under what?
Super Sunday.
The only thing that makes that Sunday Super Sunday is because you are going to church.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
The Super Sunday. All right. Lex. I'm coming to you now. Okay. Ipswich Town against Liverpool. You understand? Ipswich Town is a newly promoted team from the Championship.
Championship, yeah.
Yeah, Championship to the EPL. You understand? They want to prove a point against Liverpool. Lex. They want to prove a point against Liverpool. You are a Liverpool fan. Also a Liverpool correspondent. You said?
A signing less Liverpool.
Thank you, YK. A signless Liverpool.
a team that needs a GoFundMe.
Next, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about that match.
Anyway, I'm not surprised. A team that does not need a GoFundMe, they are still not confident about the season. Their coach said yesterday or when that his team is not ready, but they have to face it regardless.
You know the Browns.
Okay. Let's get back. Let's get back to the point. Okay, I don't think there's any. It's a game of football. Anybody can win, for real.
Yes.
But I don't think there's anything as Ipswich can attempt that 3 other promoted teams before them have not tried. For maybe 4 out of 5 seasons now, Liverpool have played a promoted team on their first game of the season.
Yes.
And it has always ended in defeat for them. So I don't think this is going to be any different.
To me,
Liverpool.
Go on.
Liverpool have not signed anybody. We know there's obvious need in that team, but that does not mean that the team that Liverpool has presently cannot compete. Can they go all the way? I don't think so. I'm not confident about that. But can they win football games? Of course, they can compete. They can win football games. Am I confident about the long run of the season? Apparently not. I'm not. But am I confident that they can win a football game when they are actually tuned in? Of course, why not? We know this team. We know the Liverpool team. At some point last season, they were competing for 4 trophies or 3 trophies. And almost everybody believed that they can actually do it until things fell apart. And that is the things fell apart that we all know that they should recruit players for. That, we all still know, except we want to be mischievous, we still all know that Liverpool can compete and they will compete. I don't think Ipswich will stand a chance. But it's a game of football regardless. They definitely stand a chance. It's 11 players against 11. But I still believe Liverpool will win.
Wow.
To me,
all right.
To me, it is a question of how many, not if Liverpool will win. How many
games are we doing?
To me, although Liverpool they need to sign players, they are, especially in their midfield, but still, I still prefer not signing players than signing player for just signing sake.
You mean Chelsea?
Oh, kindergarten FC.
Don't be scared. Now, don't be scared. Just say.
The tailor where they sew their jersey. It go don't work like man.
Small time. They don't print number.
The material self no go to market again now.
Let's please.
Now they use.
We still have like 8 or 7 matches to discuss about. Please. We still have like 8 or 7 matches to discuss. Now, let's move down to Newcastle against Southampton. Southampton also they are also one of the promoted teams to the EPL. You understand? Lex, I'm staying with you. But Newcastle, you found out that last season Newcastle really performed and they qualified for the they finished top 4. If I'm not mistaken, that was last season. They finished Newcastle.
That was 2
seasons ago. If I'm not mistaken, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but last season Newcastle, I think Chelsea finished above Newcastle last season. Yeah, Chelsea finished. You are right, YK. Thanks for the correction. Yeah. Looking at Newcastle, do you want to believe? Do you think that they are going to the performances or the performance they put in 2 seasons ago, do you think they are going to bring it to this season? I mean, they are going to replicate such performances this season, Lex?
See, I think the situation with Newcastle, we've seen it before. We've seen it before with Leicester. Leicester went all the way and won.
Yes.
The following season, they fell apart. I don't think Newcastle fell apart last season though, but that was the reality check that they needed. That EPL is not actually, they've been here from inception for a long time, but the fact remains that EPL is not that easy. You have to keep trying to keep up, right? And that's the reality check that came to them last season. This season, I don't think they will do badly this season as well, because they still have almost all their players.
Thank you.
They are no longer the selling club that they used to be. Now players want to stay, they want to play, they want to, all of those things. And I don't think at the same time Southampton they did well last season. That's why they got the promotion. They've been signing. They've been doing some signings and all of that. But honestly, in football, signing does not guarantee you anything. Does not guarantee you anything. We remember the tale of Newcastle of QPR. Remember the tale of QPR when they
of course signing like 11 or 20 players this season
and still got relegated.
Yes.
So signing does not guarantee anything. But I expect a proper game of football where they are both going to fight. But I still want to tip Newcastle to have the day.
Fine, fantastic. I am also tipping Newcastle against Southampton. I'm also tipping Newcastle against Southampton. And by the way, Nottingham Forest is going to play against Bournemouth. But YK, let's talk about Arsenal and Wolves. Arsenal has made couple of signings this season also. They've made some couple of signings, and Arteta is trying to, in fact, I even read in the news that Arteta tried to, he hired, I don't know how to it is, I don't know maybe you said
pickpocketer. Pickpocketer from Oshodi. That man is high. He's high.
What are you going to say about that match, Mike? What are you going to say about that match?
Well, I think I'm not really going to talk too much on Arsenal, but I'll be particular on Wolves. I think Wolves are overestimating their players also. For the past 2 to 3 seasons now, during transfer market, they've been performing awfully bad. Now they've lost Pedro Neto to Chelsea.
Yes.
They've lost Mas Kilman to Westham. And that Kilman is their captain. And I don't really think they really done so well during this transfer market. And for the past 2-3 seasons now, they've been riding their luck, escaping relegation, stuff like that. But if they don't improve on the players they get, they will run out of luck very soon.
Wow.
Arsenal will let's just say we'll use them as training cones tomorrow. There will be no match for Arsenal. Honestly speaking,
your scoreline, YK.
If there is market, I should be scoring like 4 or 5.
If there is market,
yes. If there is market,
there is no market. You
probably 2 or 3 goals. 2 or 3 goals.
All right.
If they are defensive striker, they are defensive striker. Gabriel used.
YK, well, YK, you will not kill us on this show. You will not kill us on this show. But like one of my mentors used to say, sports mentor used to say that football is like a biscuit. You don't know where it's going to crack. You understand? So maybe Wolves might pull up a
Football
surprise
is
tomorrow.
like a biscuit or no biscuit. There is no way you will tell me Atalanta will beat Real Madrid. No way. You will not fit tell me. Shey you sef go gree? Shey you sef you go gree?
That's why there are always minnows in football. Regardless.
Exactly.
All right. I want us to talk about that Chelsea and Manchester City match, okay? But let me just run through the rest of the matches, before we talk about the Chelsea and Manchester City. After Everton is playing against Brighton. Of course, we can analyze that. I'm sure we are going to. Of course, I'm sure you are going to enjoy the match tomorrow. Westham is also playing against Aston Villa on Sunday. Brentford against Crystal Palace, and that's a derby match. Two London clubs. You understand? Brentford against Crystal Palace. Now, let's talk about Chelsea and Manchester City. Chelsea against Manchester City. Chelsea has signed. I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't. The way you guys are looking, is scary.
It is well.
Well, Chelsea wants to prove a point that we've signed a lot of players, and our players want to entertain. Chelsea is at home. Chelsea is playing against Manchester. Manchester City is coming all the way from That's the Stamford Bridge. And Lex, look at what really happened against Chelsea and Manchester City last season at Stamford Bridge. 4-4. The match ended 4-4. You understand? Now, are we seeing such type of entertaining match tomorrow on Sunday? I beg your pardon, Lex.
Okay. Yeah, jokes apart, yeah. A big game is a big game. Chelsea is proving themselves not to be a big team anyways. In the past couple of seasons, they are proving that they are falling below the criteria that qualifies them to be a big team. But regardless, there's history and there's antecedents. Maybe that will work. Maybe it's always a spark. Chelsea, Man City, there's always a spark. There's always an entertainment part that we're always seeing or they're always looking out for. But you said Chelsea has signed players and the players we want to entertain. Well, I didn't read it anywhere that Chelsea signed Pasuma Wonder or Saidu Kushuba.
Stop that, Stop that. After we sign players now.
I didn't say you did not sign players. If that's the case, it means that we are going to be entertained, right? Just get your dancing shoes and your binoculars or your so that you can see the entertainment.
We are also adding more players.
Yeah. They are welcome. Your team size now is more than 40. So we are not sure if you want to add more.
Don't worry. Your Nigeria gets enough IDP camp.
You can move them here if they are tired.
Yes, now.
But it's all good. A very football game of football.
Jokes and banter apart.
Yeah.
There are so many factors that we should look at when talking about that particular game. During Pep's preview of the game, he said Rodri will not be playing. So that is number one factor.
Rodri.
Then
I agree.
Putting into consideration that Manchester City don't really start season flying high like that.
Yes.
They start slow, then they catch up, then they leave others behind. But there are two problems that I am wondering how Chelsea will solve it. Not only because of that Sunday game, but through the season. How are you going to solve it? Number one is their defense problem.
Defense, thank you. I'm really concerned about defense.
Their defenders, especially their central back, they are Sangibi and Sangide. There is no difference. Disasi, Badiashile, Tosin, Adarabi Oshun.
Adarabi Oshun.
Okay, Adarabi Oshun, sorry. Cowell, I think they lack coordination and leadership. Then the number two problem, I think, I don't know how they will solve it without signing a proficient or a goal scoring. Okay, Jackson, no.
Okay, I'm there with you.
Where will the goals come from if Palmer is off form? They are signing
let's see maybe Chelsea is going to sign Victor Osimhen, because the Victor Osimhen news is now becoming more true. You know, they about the Victor Osimhen.
Players done too much. Adjective don't finish.
So your scoreline on Sunday, Chelsea against Manchester City.
I think it will be closer than we expect. It should be 1-2-2-3. But I know if there will be a winner, it will not be more than 1 goal margin.
Wow, fantastic. Lex, what about you?
Wait, YK, is that part of the betting tips for today?
Oh no. I will never advise anybody to include Chelsea in their stuff. No, that's one of the quickest way to go back to the village.
I'm surprised. Sorry for the network has disrupted our conversation, but we are back. But we only have like 3 to 4 minutes to end the show. You only have like 3 to 4 minutes to end the show. And before we end the show, Lex might join us. Before we end the show, Lex might join us. But YK, I'm talking about Chelsea and Manchester City. You said that you only see a goal margin between the two sides. Okay, there's a goal margin between the two teams. And as for me, well, all I'm just going to say about that match is that I wish Chelsea all the best. You understand? I don't talk much about that. I just wish Chelsea all the best. But you know, what I'm just as a Chelsea fan, I just want to look at Chelsea match, their fourth game, second and third. So I'll now know what to say about the team. You understand? That's what I just want to know the pattern of play and the likes. You understand? So as a Chelsea fan, so first, second, third game, you will now hear my thoughts about Chelsea. Okay, you will hear my thoughts about Chelsea. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, La Liga is also starting tonight. But we are not going to. It started yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
Two teams played yesterday.
But what I know is that La Liga has started this weekend. Yes. You understand? Yeah. So La Liga has started this weekend, and like I said earlier, that we'll be giving out betting tips. 5 betting tips in today's show. 5 betting tips in today's show. Are you guys ready? All right. I think you are ready. By Monday, I'm sure you are going to smile to the bank on Monday. Okay. The first game on my list is Mallorca against Real Madrid. Mallorca against Real Madrid. Real Madrid to win the match. The network is also not okay. Iwake is back. All right. The second game on my list is the Czech Republic. I think League One, Czech Republic. Slavia Prague against Teplice. Slavia Prague against Teplice. Slavia Prague to win. Slavia Prague to win. The third game is PAOK against Panathinaikos. PAOK against Panathinaikos. PAOK is a Greece team. PAOK against Panathinaikos. PAOK to win. Chelsea against Manchester City is over 1.5. Chelsea against Manchester City over 1.5. And finally on my list, Samaxi versus Karabag. Samaxi versus Karabag. Karabag to win. So these are the 5 betting tips on my list, and I'm sure you can add yours. But if you don't want to add yours, you can play our 5 betting tips, of course, on Monday. By His grace, you will smile to be back. All right, that's the size of the show today. That's the size of the show. You can support us on our TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We want to hear your views about today's program. We want to know what you think. Please comment on the comment section below. Thank you very much, YK. Thank you very much for joining us in today's program. Lex, in absentia, I'm also saying thank you to Lex. I'm also saying thank you to Lex. Until we see again on Monday, by His grace. Please don't drink and drive. Enjoy the EPL. Enjoy La Liga. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.